Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mari, and as you can see, we are going to be doing a comparison, like what fits into, everything that's going to fit in here in this little tote or in this tote from Louis Vuitton. Will it fit into the mini city tote or the gallery mini tote? So we're going to go ahead and check that out. I believe this one is the smallest one, as you can see. So we're going to see if the items that fit into the mini city tote, will it fit into this little tote? This little bag was given to me as a gift. And at the time when it was given to me, I think it was, I'm going to say 2 years ago, I was just carrying smaller bags. Everything, all the essentials was all fitting into this mini tote. So, at the time I didn't need to carry much. But now I'm in my big bag era, and even these little bags are starting to feel like I can't carry as much. But since we're in summertime, there's going to be like amusement parks, going to like the beach where they have the boardwalk pier, things like that. I'm going to be wanting to grab for a smaller bag. And now that I have my strawberry and the toast, that's going to be my summer bag. And that's, I love crossbody bags. I love to be hands-free when I'm going to be out and about. So what we're going to do today is first we're going to see the items that are going to fit into these bigger bags, because you can just already see that this one is much larger. So is this one, and it is denim. So you're going to know that this one's more pliable. You can fit a lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with these first, and then we're going to move down to the smaller bags. All right, you guys, so I wanted to work with natural lighting on top of the light from my phone. So I'm not sure if you guys like that look. I was going to turn on my ring light, but I feel like when I was looking at my videos, I was like, oh, it's starting to look a little too much of artificially lighting, and I just kind of want some natural lighting. All right, so this bag does come with this pouch, so we are going to utilize this bag as maybe a catch-all or a wallet. So I am going to detach it from the ring here, and the items that I'm going to be using are like essentials, wallets, things like that. And I already have my bag packed from my large Rowan. So I'm just going to use everything that's in my large Rowan. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack this one first. So I'm just going to use this as the catch-all. I'm just going to keep this here. Everything that's in here, like the essentials, cuticle oil, floss, a Tide pen, the essential kit that has a little bit of everything. If you not have watched my other videos, I go in depth of like what do I carry in that little emergency kit. Also, I was having lunch and I had some Doritos, so please excuse my fingernails if they look like they're stained. I washed my hands a few times, but they are stained. Okay, so we have a little bit of essentials there. I want to use my wipes. Of course, we are going to need some body spray. I have a pack of tissues. Maybe we'll put the tissues. Oh, I do want to be a bit organized. I brought this big gum case. We're just going to mess with it. We're just going to see what's going on. We have a phone. What is that? That is the lint roller. We have a charger and hand sanitizer. I'm going to bring this out as well. My inhaler. and hand cream. So aside from this one, we're just going to play with some items around. You guys get the idea. And some earphones. I'm just pretty much going through my bag to see, taking everything out of my large Rowan. And then also going to pull out the keys, but I'm going to do that last. All right, you guys. So we have the catch-all wipes. Now I want to put the matching lotion, charger. Let's see. Are we going to use this as a wallet? Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to grab my wallet. All right, so I decided to just pull the wallet out from my large Rowan. So that's what I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to put something else in here. So let's go ahead and put the tissues. This wallet barely could fit anything. That's why I said this is good for your cards, things like that. I'm going to try the pill case just in case. Let's see that. All right. It closes. Now we're going to pack it. Put that like so. Now we are going to put the wallet. Say you have the mini skinny. And if you're not using an organizer, say you did put in an organizer, this is how it's going to look. But if you're a messy person, and that's okay, you can just, throw more stuff in. You can put that like so. Your sunglass case, so you want to do that. Deodorant. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Your gum. And maybe a snack. So this is how it's going to look if you want to pack it like that. I wouldn't pack it like that. That's just me. But I just wanted to see, show you guys the options. Let's pack it organized. Okay. I would probably put the deodorant in here. I'm going to do that. Okay. Maybe another small item. No, that's not going to fit. All right, we're just going to leave this out. I don't want to mess this up. All right, if it's there. Okay. So that is the catch-all. We're going to stick that right in the back. This bag is also malleable, so we're going to put the gum on the side. And say you want to put your phone in here. I'll put that right on the front. These straps are getting on my nerves. And then your sunglass case right on the top if you want to do that. Or not. Say we're not doing the sunglass case. Snack. Earphones. You can attach that to the side. That way you have more room. But this is how she is looking. Super stuff. And now we are going to do the same thing with the denim. I'm going to move this gum thing out the way because I don't think we're not going to use that. Before I do, I do know that I will be needing this. So I will put this right on the top. I'll shove it right here. I will put this on the side. Flip it on the side just like I could do to the denim one. So let's try that out. And I will either choose the hand cream that I already have in there, or I will replace it with this one. And if I feel like I'm going to be, needing that, I'll just throw that on the top, or I'll stick it on the side somewhere. Let's see. It's like playing Tetris over here. All right, so I will do this and then use the flat part over the lotion and stick it like this. There. Okay, so we're going to just move this to the side. And we're going to move everything out of this bag and shove it into this one. This one, I love this little bag. As you can see, the handles are a little dirty. I use this bag a lot. Okay. So everything that's in this one will stay in that pouch. Everything on this pouch is going to stay. We have the body spray, the wallet, gum. I keep moving the camera, I'm sorry. Okay, we got the wipes, phone, hand cream, the charger. I'm going to put that right here. Else, we are left with the sanitizer and the inhaler. Already it feels roomy. I can feel that there's no force. Where would I put the inhaler at? I think I'll just leave it on the top like so. A snack maybe. We will clip this to the side. And as you can see, there's nothing poking out. You may even try even the sunglass case. Look at that. See how it went in there perfectly with no issues? You can fit a lot into this little tote. Oh my God, I love this bag. So once again, there's nothing else in here. And then, shoot, we could even try this one. Look at that, you guys. Everything that can fit in there. No, it's not going to close, but if this is what, if you're okay with this many items without having to close it with the magnet, then there you go. You can fit a lot of things. Let's try it without the sunglass case. I don't want to mess this little snack up. So I'm going to take this out. It's already getting mush. Yeah, it's still not going to close like that. It's all up to you guys. All right. So now we're going to move on to part 2. All right. So for part 2, we're going to be using these little bags. I pretty much just downsized this body spray for the perfume bottle, and so is the same for the hand cream, cuticle oil, Tide pen just in case, and that little emergency kit I downsized it to the smaller pack. And everything else here I feel like it's like mostly the essentials. If I'm missing anything, let me know down in the comments down below. But I'm first going to pack the mini city tote. So when you use the mini city tote, are you using it with, like a catch-all, a pouch, or are you just throwing everything in there? For me, I like for everything to be more streamlined, so I do like to carry a catch-all. Okay, so I do realize that I am missing like a lip product. um, my lip product is usually the chapstick. Everything is on my keychain. I'll show you that in just a minute. Here is my keychain. The keys are not my keys. I'm still using my dad's car. If you're not watching my vlogs, I am currently using my dad's car. That's my key fob for my car. Hand sanitizer, chapstick. This is just so that it's easy for me when I go to work. But as far as the catch-all, we're going to use a lip liner. Let's pretend. And I'm going to put my chapstick in here as well. Okay, we're going to use the deodorant. Where's that little, okay, there it goes. The mini emergency kit. We have that. Let's put tissues in here. I'm trying to find any other flat product. Okay, let's see. We can still put this one back. All right. We're going to put that in here. This strap is annoying. That's why I usually take them off. Then I do want to carry my wallet. So I'm going to put that last. Hand cream, perfume, hand sanitizer spray, gum, charger, and then my wallet on the very back. Yeah, I can use a smaller wipe, but this is all I got. And then the wallet right on the back. I can do it like this, but I'm not going to do that. All right. This is how it looks. If I want to close it, I probably can. I just got to fix it a little. Attach this to the side. We have all the essentials. Now, the question is, will everything in here fit in here? I get a lot of questions on that. That's why I'm doing this video, because everyone was interested in knowing if this is larger than the mini city tote, and it is. It's definitely a lot larger. Okay, let's go ahead and move out of this one, and we're going to pack this one. I'm going to speed up this process for you. That way I don't have to focus on talking too much. All right, so as you can see, I took the pouch out. I feel like it's not going to fit with that pouch. None of those items will. But everything that was inside of that pouch, let's see if it still can fit. All right, so as you can see, everything did fit without using the pouch. I'm not sure if it's because this might be a little thicker. I can see that this will take up some space. So definitely no organizer in this bag. Definitely no pouches. I might have added a pouch in my what's in my bag video way back when, but I feel like it was a lot less items. I could put the chapstick right here in the front. For my earphones, I will attach that to the side, but that is it. I feel like everything does fit in this little tiny gallery tote, as well as the mini city tote, but it was more, I would say it fit more comfortable. You know, they don't sell this anymore. So if you are just looking for this on one of those reseller markets and you were interested, there is your little comparison. But what I do want to check is, will everything in here fit into my new pouch? Obviously, everything in here is going to fit in there, but I do want to see what else can fit in there. The thing is, I'm going to do a separate video for that. So stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and you will be notified to see what can fit in that pouch. But other than that, you guys, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Was it informative? Did it help you guys choose what you decide to get, if you decide to go for a mini city tote or the little, if you're looking on the reseller sites and you want this bag? What are your thoughts? All right, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed my video. Until the next one. Bye, guys.